So some unsolved problems from exercise 9.8. Okay, so here first problem is dou 2z by dou x square plus 4 into dou 2z dou x into dou y minus 5 dou 2z by dou y square equal to 0. Equal to 0. Okay, so now very first we write in the standard form, that is in the form f of d dash is equal to 0. So what dou z by dou x is denoted by not dou z by dou x, only differential with respect to x is denoted by capital D, and differential with respect to y is denoted by d dash. So we just replace there, ठीक है, वहां पे रिप्लेस कर देंगे. So this will be d2 plus 4 times d into d dash minus 5 into d dash square, and this of z is equal to 0. ठीक है, so how to solve this expression? Step 1, what was step 1? Step 1 काय होती? To solve this expression, we substituted first yesterday d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. Okay, so this expression our becomes, and that expression is known as auxiliary equation. Okay, so it is nothing but the m square plus 4m minus 5 is equal to 0. Solve this quadratic equation. So how to solve? You have to factorize minus 5 so that your sum will be plus 4. So its factors are 5 minus 1, and it is equal to 5 into minus 1. So you have solved lots of problems on quadratic equations and equations. Okay, so we are not discussing this. So m plus 5 into m minus 1, these are the two factors, and hence our m is equal to 5. So first we give m1, दो factors है इसलिए एक को m1 और m2 देंगे. ठीक है, m1, and second one m2 is equal to 1. So now the roots are distinct. And hence our complementary function for this partial differential equation, which is homogeneous, okay, of order 2. So what is that? f1 y plus m1x plus f2 distinct, okay, y plus m2x. So we substitute the value of m1, y plus 5x, and f2 into y, sorry, here will be minus 5, no, minus 5 आएगा यहाँ पे. Just a minute. This m1 will be minus 5. So here also minus 5x, and this is plus 1x, means only x is the required complementary function. Okay, is the required complementary function. Now we next solve next problem. We solve problem number 3. सारे के सारे नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है, d cube minus 6d square d dash plus 11 d into d dash square minus 6d dash cube operating on z is equal to 0. so it is already given in the standard form. ठीक है, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में ही दिया है, कुछ भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है. यू हैव टू जस्ट पुट d equal to m and d dash is equal to 1 to solve further for the complementary function. ठीक है, so what we do, we substitute here, substitute d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. So its auxiliary equation will be, its auxiliary equation will be m cube minus 6m square plus 11m and minus 6 is equal to 0. Now you have to solve. Now you have to solve means what? You have to find the roots of this expression. ठीक है, तो क्यूबिक इक्वेशन है, कैसे करेंगे इसको सॉल्व? सिंथेटिक डिवीजन मेथड पता है सबको, द कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ m क्यूब, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ m स्क्वायर, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ m, and last one is constant. And very first we check for 1 whether 1 is its root or not. ठीक है, so keep this one as it is, 1 into 1, this 1 into 1 is 1, and add these two terms, minus 5, minus 5 into 1 means minus 5, so it becomes plus 6. On adding 11 and minus 5, 6 into 1 is 6, and this minus 6 plus 6, 0. So here this term is nothing but the remainder. This term is nothing but the remainder, and whenever you get remainder 0, this means this is the factor, not factor, root of that expression. ठीक है, वो उसका रूट है. ठीक है, तो इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? m1 is root, therefore we write that m minus 1 is one of the factor. m minus 1 is one of the factor. जब भी हम m minus 1 equal to 0 करते हैं तो m की वैल्यू क्या आती है? 1. ठीक है, and that's only we have substituted here. So and from this remaining this terms we can again form a quadratic equations. 3 terms है तो उससे 1 डिग्री कम आना चाहिए. ठीक है, so it becomes m square minus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. So its one factor is m minus 1, and second factor you can see that minus 3 and minus 2. ठीक है, so m minus 3 is one factor and m minus 2 is another factor, and very simply you can find its factors. Okay, so again we here it was what? Cubic equation. Therefore we have got here 3 roots. m1 is equal to 1, m2 is equal to 3, and m3 is equal to 2. Okay, so here the roots are distinct. Roots are distinct, and therefore we write its complementary function in the form of f1 y plus mx plus f2 not mx m1x y plus m2x plus f3. 3 arbitrary functions will be required there. Okay, f1 f2 and f3, and y plus m3x. Okay, and you just substitute the values को substitute कर दो. So what we get, f1 is equal to y plus m1, m1 is 1, so no need to write that 1. f2 y plus m2, what is m2? m2 is 3x, and f3 is y plus 2x. Okay, so this is the required complementary function for the given what? Homogeneous partial differential equation. So in this way you have to solve these expressions. One more example we take. Okay, एक और एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, एंड दिस एग्जाम्पल इज प्रॉब्लम नंबर 6. प्रॉब्लम नंबर 6, बीच के प्रॉब्लम्स आप ट्राई करो. dou 4 z by dou x 4 minus upon is equal to 0. So very first we write in the standard form. ठीक है, standard form मतलब differential with respect to x we denote by capital D, and differential terms with respect to y is denoted by d dash. So this expression will become d raised to power 4 minus d dash raised to power 4 is equal to 0. ठीक है, and to find the auxiliary equation we substitute d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. D dash is equal to 1. So its auxiliary equation will be of the form m raised to power 4 minus d dash is 1. So 1 raised to power 4 is nothing but the 1. ठीक है, ये अब इसके कितने फैक्टर्स मिलेंगे आपको? हाउ मेनी फैक्टर्स, हाउ मेनी रूट्स यू विल गेट फॉर दिस एक्सप्रेशन? इट्स फोर्थ ऑर्डर इक्वेशन. ठीक है, इस पॉलिनोमियल है जिसका ऑर्डर कितना है? 4 है. ठीक है, इट्स ऑर्डर इज 4. therefore 4 रूट्स वी विल गेट, आइदर डिस्टिंक्ट और इक्वल. अलग अलग हो सकते हैं या फिर सेम भी हो सकते हैं. ठीक है, सो यू नो दिस आइडेंटिटी ऑलरेडी, यू हैव स्टडीड. a plus b into a minus b can be written as a square minus b square. तो इसको लिखेंगे m square whole square minus 1 square. We can write. ठीक है, so applying that identity we can write m square minus 1 into m square plus 1 is equal to 0. It is again further divided into m minus 1, m plus 1, and m square plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so now we find its roots. Yes, we find its roots. So we get m1 is equal to, by comparing this m minus 1 equal to 0, we get m1 is equal to 1. m plus 1 equal to 0 सब अगर कंपेयर करते हैं तो यहाँ पे सेकेंड रूट जो होगा वो दैट विल बी -1, एंड m square plus 1 if we equate with 0 then we get m square equal to -1, and when we take its under root m is equal to plus minus under root of -1, and we know that under root of -1 की क्या है वैल्यू? it is I, imaginary factor I. ठीक है, so our next m3 root is plus I and m4 root is minus I. So here you can see that 1 minus 1, this I and minus I, these are distinct roots. Distinct roots. चारों अलग अलग है. ठीक है, one is 1, another is -1, I minus I, and we have seen in group theory, NSB students, 1 minus 1 I and minus I forms a group, fourth root of unity. ठीक है, नाम सुना होगा, हमने सॉल्व भी किया है इसको. ठीक है, so these are the roots of what? Fourth root of unity we say. So complementary function will be f1 y plus m1x plus f2 y plus m2x plus f3 y plus m3x and f4. 4 ऑर्डर का है तो 4 आर्बिट्ररी फंक्शंस आएंगे. ठीक है, f4 what y plus m4x. So here we just substitute the values f1 y plus m1. m1 is 1, matlab only x. f2 is y minus 1, no? So minus x. Then f3 is y plus ix, and f4 is y minus ix. So this is the required complementary function for the given homogeneous partial differential equation of order 4, जिसका order कितना था 4 था. ठीक है. In this way you have to solve all the problems. ठीक है. देखो आप solve करके उसको, and if you don't get then you can ask me. ठीक है. So I hope this much examples are sufficient to get the idea about this. And now next we move to rules for finding the particular integral. Rules for finding the particular integral. Next topic is 9.12 from H.K. Das. What is that? Rules for finding the particular integral. The particular integral. और पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल कब कब आता है इक्वेशन में? when your equation is in the form, suppose your given partial differential equation, your given partial differential equation is of the form f of d dash of z is equal to f of xy. अभी तक हमने जो प्रॉब्लम्स किए they were of the form d dash z is equal to 0. This side was 0. Therefore ये वहां पे हमने क्या किए? सिर्फ और सिर्फ कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फंक्शन ही निकाले. ठीक है. लेकिन अभी यहाँ पे f of xy है, मतलब कुछ टर्म्स एक्स्ट्रा रहेंगी किसके? x और y को कंटेन करने वाले. ठीक है. So now the very first case we take here, the first rule we take when this f of xy is in the form e raised to power ax plus by. ax plus by अगर एक्सपोनेंशियल में होता है तो फिर कैसे होगा? ठीक है. So now in this case how हमको तो पता है कि how to find its complementary function, and now we are going to find its particular integral. ठीक है. particular integral when your expression is this. ठीक है. So in this case particular integral we write pi particular integral. ठीक है. This is 1 upon f of d dash e raised to power ax plus by, e raised to power ax plus by. So what to do to find particular integral? You just keep this e raised to power ax e raised to power ax plus by and just replace capital D by A and D dash by B. So what we have done here? We have replaced capital D by A and D dash by what? B. This is the first case. This is the first rule for finding particular integral when your expression is in the form e raised to power ax plus by. ठीक है. MCQ अगर क्वेश्चन होते पेपर होते हैं आपके तो ये जो पॉइंट्स है मेन पॉइंट्स, इस पे क्वेश्चंस आ सकते हैं. ठीक है. नाउ सेकंड केस वी डू case 2 or rule 2, when, and you have to remember all this, f of xy is equal to either sin ax plus by or cos ax plus by, either in form of cos sin ax plus by or cos ax plus by. So in this, what we do? In this case, what we do? So particular integral, थोड़ा ध्यान दो, ठीक है? Particular integral is equal to, we write in the form d square d dash and d dash square, and we write here sin, अगर sin है तो sin लिखो, और अगर cos है तो cos लिखो, जो है वो लिखना है वहां पे, ठीक है? And next is here we substitute, here we put d square is equal to minus a square. This is the procedure. D square is equal to minus a square, then d dash is equal to minus ab and d dash square is equal to minus of b square. Minus of b square. You just have to remember these terms whenever your what this f of xy is in the form of sine or cos, ठीक है? तो इस केस में ये जो पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल रहेगा, पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल बनेगा, दैट विल बी sin ax plus by upon f of minus a square minus ab कॉमा माइनस b स्क्वायर, और साइन है तो साइन या फिर cos ax plus by upon f of minus a square minus ab and minus b square. We will solve problems, ठीक है? Problems हम solve करेंगे, so from that you will get idea कि इसको कैसे अप्लाई करेंगे, ठीक है? So now next third one is third rule for finding what particular integral when f of xy is in the form of x raised to power m into y raised to power m, means in the form of polynomials, okay? In form of polynomials we write. So how to write its particular integral? These are just rules we are writing, हम सिर्फ rules लिख रहे हैं. जब प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेंगे तब एक एक प्रॉब्लम्स, हर एक टाइप पे एक से ज्यादा भी प्रॉब्लम्स हम सॉल्व करेंगे टू गेट द आइडिया क्लियर हाउ दिस रूल्स आर एप्लीकेबल टू दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है? ऐसे नहीं है कि सिर्फ ये लिखवा के देंगे एंड आप करो, ठीक है? हम सॉल्व करेंगे, वी विल सॉल्व ऑल द प्रॉब्लम्स, ठीक है? सो एफ ऑफ d dash, and we write this x raised to power m into y raised to power m, and we take this whole expression in the numerator by taking its inverse, by taking its inverse, जो नीचे था उसको हमने न्यूमरेटर में लिखा और उसका पावर लिखा हमने -1, and it is x raised to power m into y raised to power n. Now we will expand this f of d dash whole inverse in ascending powers in ascending powers of d or d or d dash and operate on x raised to power m and y raised to power n term by term by term. So this is the procedure when you have this x raised to power m and y raised to power n in the expression. Okay, and last one, fourth one. Now first one, when your f of xy is in the form of e raised to power, exponential form. Okay, e raised to power. This is the next form is when your f of xy is in the form of sine or cos. साइन और कॉस की टर्म रहेगी तो क्या करेंगे, ठीक है. दिस इज द टर्म व्हेन वी हैव इन द पॉलिनोमियल फॉर्म x raised to power m into y raised to power n like this, ठीक है. एंड नाउ लास्ट वन इज द जनरल फॉर्म, मतलब इसमें से कोई भी नहीं अभी, ना पॉलिनोमियल, ना साइन, ना कॉस और ना ही e raised to power वाली टर्म, ठीक है. अभी इनके अलावा कोई और दूसरा फंक्शन रहेगा, एनी अदर फंक्शन विल बी देयर, ठीक है. So in this case, how will be the particular integral? So fourth one is the general case. Okay, fourth one is the general case, and this is the case when f of xy is any function in terms of x and y, in terms of x and y. So in this case, how to find or what is the rule to find the particular integral? So in this case, we simply write f of d dash f of xy जो भी आपका दिया है, ठीक है, resolve 1 upon f of d dash into partial fraction पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन पता है, आप इंटीग्रल कैलकुलस में पढ़ चुके हैं, ठीक है. नाउ considering f of d dash as a function of d alone, its particular integral is equal to 1 upon d minus md dash f of xy. This can be written as f of xc minus mx dx, where c is replaced by y plus mx after integration. So here all 4 rules we have written here. पूरे चारों रूल्स मैंने आपको लिखवा दिए हैं. You just listen all the rules, ठीक है. इस पे ध्यान देना है कि एक्सपोनेंशियल अगर रहता है, साइन या कॉस है, तो कैसे रहेगा हमारा पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल. देन x raised to power into y raised to power n है तो कैसे रहेगा, ठीक है. ऑल दिस थिंग्स. सो यू हैव टू रिमेम्बर. अभी ऐसे भी लर्न करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, वी विल सॉल्व एग्जाम्पल्स, तो ये जो आइडियाज हैं ये और भी क्लियर हो जाते हैं, ठीक है. सो Next we start example. Example number 31. So solve dou 3z by dou x cube minus 3 dou 3z by dou x square into dou y plus 4 dou 3z by dou y cube is equal to e raised to power x plus 2y. We have to solve. सॉल्व सिर्फ पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल नहीं निकालना है, जैसे कि अभी सिर्फ पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल पढ़ा है तो सिर्फ पर्टिकुलर इंटीग्रल फाइंड करेंगे. नो, इट्स नॉट दैट. We have to solve this expression, means we must find its complementary function and then particular integral. ठीक है. To get the complete solution of this, we must need its complementary function and particular integral. ठीक है. तो सॉल्यूशन स्टार्ट करते हैं एंड वेरी फर्स्ट वी राइट इन द सिंबॉलिक फॉर्म, इट्स स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. ठीक है. सो व्हाट this differential with respect to x is denoted by capital D and differential partial differential with respect to y denoted by d dash. और इसको लिख लेते हैं. तो ये क्या है? d cube minus 3 d square into d dash plus 4 d dash cube equal to 0. Not equal to 0. क्या आएगा? इस पे ऑपरेट हो रहा है z पे एंड देन इक्वल टू 0. टू फाइंड दी 0 भी नहीं है ना, यहाँ पे क्या है? e raised to power x plus 2y. e raised to power x plus 2y. Now to find complementary function, we consider d cube minus 3 d square d dash plus 4 d dash cube is equal to 0. पर्टिकुलर कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री फंक्शन सॉल्व करने के लिए उसको इक्वेट करेंगे 0 के साथ. एवरी टाइम वी डू विथ 0 इक्वल टू 0. ठीक है. एंड नेक्स्ट देन सब्स्टिट्यूट d is equal to m and d dash is equal to 1. So our equation, our auxiliary equation will become m cube minus 3 m square plus 4 is equal to 0. And now find its roots and then find its complementary function. Okay. So we don't have time, so we will take it tomorrow. Okay.